Hello and welcome to Adventures in BFK. This is Fairy Fanatic, and today we're going to continue playing Cruise Most Deadly. This is Miss Clue that we are still working on. The last time we were here, we were getting ready to go over and check on Evelyn and Mr. Berkeley, and we're still working on Jane's plan to capture the smugglers. So let's go see what happens. Yeah, things are starting to get exciting. We're putting everything together just to make this all happen. So here we are going on the mine car. This was such a fun ride. We definitely need to come back here more after all of this is over. Hopefully we'll get the smugglers and just be able to ride this cart for a while. Here we come.
Now to get back and check on Evelyn and Mr. Berkeley.
Now we need to go up these stairs over here. And there's a way of getting over there where okay, so let's go in here. These caves are getting pretty familiar. They're not quite so spooky anymore. Plus all the bright lights really help. Okay, this is kind of the shortcut up there. We can see the lighthouse from here. Okay, and they're up on this beacon, this hill that we've got the beacon up on. So there's Evelyn.
How did everything go with Ron?
Ron says the tubing will work, and I showed him where the smugglers keep their gas. I took him to the other side of the island, and as soon as he gets his fuel line fixed, he will take the fuel over and gas his plane.
That's great news. Now the hard part starts, waiting to see if the pirates show up tonight, and if they take the bait of our relocated lighthouse beacon.
Yes, and what do we do if they don't show up until tomorrow sometime?
Ah, goodness. Okay, let's see now. Let's take the first one.
When I overheard the smugglers talking, they seemed pretty confident they would be arriving during the night. I think it is part of their plan to make sure they avoid the British Navy. It is only by operating at night that they manage to stay one step ahead of our boys.
Oh yes, the smugglers must have had a fair amount of luck up to this point to avoid our Navy, but I feel their time has run out.
I completely agree.
I completely agree. If by some chance they do make it into the harbor with their ship in one piece, we may still be able to effectively neutralize them with the dream gas.
Yes, and as a last resort, we can retreat and hide on this island. While not our first choice, we are by no means without a path of retreat, should that become absolutely necessary.
All in all, I feel pretty good about our situation. We are far from helpless.
By the way, Jane, I have been quite curious to know how you managed to avoid the smugglers when we were taken prisoner.
It was mostly Providence. I was getting my foul weather gear when the boat lurched to one side and I fell and struck my head and was knocked out. So after exploring the island for several days, I had resigned myself to being stranded here all alone, until I heard your tapping on the pipe.
Yes, when we heard the tapping in reply, we didn't know whether to be excited or not.
I guess that we're picking the first one, so let's keep going
That
with the
is
first ones.
exactly what I thought. I was quite afraid that I had revealed my presence on the island to the smugglers.
You can imagine our joy when we found that you were on the other end of the pipe. While we had plenty of food and water, We were nonetheless quite worried the smugglers would come back with outrageous demands, and at the same time worried they wouldn't come back.
Wow. I guess let's go with the second one this time.
I like our prospects now. Having everyone here feels almost like we have a small army. As soon as that beacon comes on, I'll head over to the boat and prepare to call the Navy.
Right, and then we will signal you that the smugglers have wrecked their ship by putting out the beacon.
Wow. Yeah, this is pretty complex.
Keep your fingers crossed the Navy will hear our call.
If they don't, we are going to have a busy time either trying to keep that gang of smugglers locked up or hiding out from them if the dream gas does not work.
All that's left to execute our plan is to wait.
Okay, gosh, we have to wait. Here's our beacon.
And in the worst case, I have decided to give them the location where the Inception went down with its valuable cargo, including the Star of Samar.
Are you sure?
Yes, but I will give them that information only after I have assured everyone's safety. But we needn't worry about that now. We have a lot of options before we have to play that card.
I don't know about everyone else, but I'm beginning to get stiff waiting for those smugglers to show up.
Me too.
So we're just sitting here. Oh, wow.
I
look.
believe that's your cue, Jane. We'll soon know if our plan will work.
I'm off.
Be ever so careful, Jane.
I will.
Oh, no, so it's getting started. So we're going to head back down to the boat, and we're going to call the Coast Guard. Ooh, it's starting to get really misty and dark down here. I hope this doesn't mean that they can find this over here. They're in a completely different harbor than where they're coming in. Or cove.
I can definitely see the beacon. Everything looks great. First thing I need to do is get the radio warmed up.
All right, radio.
All set. Now all I have to do is watch for the signal.
Okay, well, I guess I go back up on deck so I can see the
I
signal.
wonder what's happening now. I hope Evelyn and Mr. Berkeley are okay.
Now the signal is that the light is gonna. Goodness, they wrecked him. All right.
That's my signal.
Beacon's off. Okay, wow. Now we have so got these guys. Now we need to call the Coast Guard. We're all set. And they will hopefully come and rescue us.
CQ, CQDX, CQDX. This is the Wanderer, calling British or Australian Royal Navy ships or shore installation. The Wanderer is beached on an island located at 37 degrees, 40 minutes, 50 seconds south, 163 degrees, 26 minutes, 50 seconds east. Again, the Wanderer is beached on an island located at 37 degrees, 40 minutes, 50 seconds south, 163 degrees, 26 minutes, 50 seconds east.
Oh, I hope
We need
somebody hears
assistance
us.
as soon as possible.
What if
as we
nobody
anticipate
hears
the
us?
imminent return of smugglers. This is the Wanderer. Over. I better try again. CQ.
That must be some kind of
CQDX.
distress.
CQ.
code.
CQDX. This is the Wanderer, calling British or Australian Royal
Oh,
Navy
come
ships
on,
or
come on,
shore
come on.
installation. The Wanderer
Hear
is
us.
beached on an island located at 37 degrees, 40 minutes, 50 seconds south, 163 degrees, 26 minutes 50 seconds east. Again, the Wanderer is beached on an island located at 37 degrees 40 minutes 50 seconds
They gotta
south.
hear us.
163 degrees 26 minutes 50 seconds east. We need assistance as soon as possible as we anticipate the imminent return of smugglers. This is the
Jeez,
Wanderer.
and the smugglers
Over.
are just already
I hope
wrecked.
someone is hearing my message.
We hear you just fine, Missy. The imminent return of the smugglers you are calling about is at hand.
Oh
We know you tricked
no.
us with the beacon and wrecked our ship. So don't worry your pretty little head about the Navy, because none of those boys are even close to this island. But we're here, and we're on our way over to help you.
Oh, jeez.
So now we're in for it. It's now or never. I hope Ron is waiting with the plane and ready to go.
Oh no, so we called the smugglers. Oh jeez. Alright, well let's get over. All we can count on now is just to get the dream gas. I hope Ron's got his plane fixed. And the gas and all of that stuff. I mean, there's so many things he needs to do. Oh gosh, what happens if we come over here? Can we go this way? Maybe we hadn't better go that way. Where are they? They know where we are. Okay, we need to go back to Ron. Go back to the beach. See if we can. I hope I have all that stuff. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's in my inventory. Let's see. Do we have dream gas here? Oh gosh, there it is. Okay, we got the dream gas. Okay, we're good. So all we have to do is we need to go back. We need to get on the plane. And I have no idea what we do after that. There's a plane. Oh, you can see it on the beach over there. It must be fixed. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
It looks like the sun is starting to come up.
Oh, that's good. Then we can, I guess it's good, right? Okay, so where's Ron? Oh, there's Ron. Okay, there's the plane. Wow, nice plane. Look at that. So fancy looking. Ah, these guys have got
Glad
money.
to see you. How's it going with the smugglers?
The good news is the smuggler's ship is wrecked on the rocks. The bad news is there was no answer from the Navy, but I'm afraid I have even more bad news.
What's that?
Let's do the first.
The smugglers intercepted my transmission and said there are no Navy ships in the area and that they are now out to get us.
Maybe
We're ready for
not. Maybe
takeoff.
they were
Do you know how to
lying.
prop the plane?
Yes, I sure do.
Then let's get going and take the fight to those smugglers before they can get a foothold on this island.
You know, you just can't trust anybody who's dishonest in the first place, and they're pretty bad people.
Switch off.
Switch off.
Throttle back.
Throttle back.
Brakes on.
Brakes on.
Switch on.
Switch on.
Throttle set.
Throttle set.
Clear.
Clear.
Contact.
Contact.
Wow. Oh, this is easy. I guess we just go around and get back in.
It looks like we're all set.
Let's give them
Wow,
something
this
to
is-
think
this
about.
is a real plane. This is so great. Oh no. Oh no, we don't know what's happening. Cruise most deadly. Okay. Capture part 2. You're all set to fly up into the air and neutralize the smugglers with the dream gas. Will the plan work? It's up to you as Jane Darcy to unravel the mystery behind Cruise Most Deadly in the next exciting chapter. Okay, so the next one is the finale. Wow. Okay, that was very tense. That was very tense. Okay, well, we're back at our room, and I guess what we can do is we can go and I guess we can play the next one. So anyway, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you soon. Bye.